For our video, we decided to ask some of our smartest friends what they knew about the document Brutus won. Although most of their answers were wrong, we were able to correct them, and by the end, they were fully informed on our document. And hopefully, you will be too.
Have you ever heard of the foundational document Brutus won?
No.
Who wrote Brutus won?
A. James Madison, B. Alexander Hamilton, C. Robert Yates, or D. George Washington?
I'm going C. Robert Yates.
Robert Yates wrote Brutus won and wrote under the name Brutus for a series of essays designed to encourage New York to reject the proposed Constitution.
What was the purpose of Brutus won?
A. To support the points of the Constitution. B. To explain that federal power is bad and the Constitution gave the federal government too much power. C. To signify peace between Britain and the U.S. Or D. A Federalist paper to add relevant language to the Declaration of Independence.
D.
AJ answered D, and that is wrong, because this is an anti-federalist paper and does not add any relevant language to the text. Brutus won argued that the federal power was bad and that the Constitution gives too much power to the federal government. Brutus believed that a representative democracy would create an elite group of people who would concentrate power. See, this wouldn't have happened if, Alexander Hamilton died at the age of 7.
Where does Brutus believe a true free republic comes from?
A. The leaders in charge. B. The scholars. C. Following the points of the Constitution. Or D. The people in the republic.
D.
Brutus argues that a free republic cannot exist in a territory as large as the United States. He talks about the Greek and Roman republic that became tyrannical as they grew. He states that a true free republic comes from the people, not the representatives of the people.
What government did the anti-federalists argue was best?
A. A weak, decentralized national government. B. A monarchy. C. A democracy. Or D. A strong central government.
C.
Can you see if they got 5 wrong? They definitely got 5 wrong. The correct answer was A. This is because the states would have more distributed power than the country.
What is Brutus's main concern with the formation of the government?
A. Bigger governments represent the people better. B. The rights and freedom of the people are better served in small government. C. A small government could make the representation too small. Or D. All of the above.
D.
Brutus is concerned that the formation of a federal government will not serve the people as effectively as a small republic with more state-focused government.
What is Brutus' claim that states are better at protecting individual rights?
A. People will be more willing to protect their own rights. B. States can work together to make laws. C. A large government will help the states. Or D. None of the above.
I'm going A.
The correct answer is A, and that is because people will be more willing to fight for their own rights. Power. Yeah! Rather than having corrupt representatives fighting for them, like bad people.
What does Brutus won say about democracy?
A. A true republic is run by a group of elite representatives. B. A true republic comes from the people, not from the representatives. C. A democracy is the most effective form of government. Or D. We should create a democracy run by one state.
Jack got that one wrong. The correct answer is B. He really needed to step up his game. The correct answer is B. A true republic comes from the people, not the representatives.
What does Yates say about Congress's power to tax?
Congress should control taxes and everything else should be run by the state. B. This will give states more power to make other laws. C. Congress shouldn't have enough power to tax under the state governments. Or D. State governments won't have power under the larger republic.
C.
They also got that one wrong, because they're really not smart. Brutus believes that a free republic can exist in a territory as large as the United States, and that a true free republic doesn't come from the representatives, it comes from the people.
Basically, Brutus goes against the Constitution and says that we can't have one government for the entire United States because the entire United States is too big. So each state should have their own government, so that way it can be more people-based, and one elite group of people won't have more power over everything.
Credits to Maddie for giving me all my answers. Credits to Emma for asking the questions. And then credits to Madison for doing all the editing. Yay! Also, thanks Blair for writing out all the notes. That really helped. We actually know. I was just trying to understand. research. We. Should I just like read it, like literally read it off?
Okay.
Are you good? Yeah.
Okay. 7. Still arguing. Okay. Basically, Brutus 1 goes against the Constitution and says that a giant government. Can we sing in the background?
Blair, I really just need to go.
I'm touching it before. Ask this close.
Blair, please give me a good grade. I'm really trying here.
You can see right in your
Really just see.
cut down the trees. So we have something to
There's no right
down.
D is wrong because. Okay.
Shut up.
What'd they say for 5?
I can. Oh no, I love you.
Oh God. I'll continue. AJ answered D, and that is